This is the future.
Welcome back to the channel. In my last video drop, shirt grab defense that works every time, I covered one-hand shirt grabs. Today, we're taking it further, addressing two-hand shirt grabs and side grabs. Let's check it out. As I mentioned in my previous video, shirt grabs might appear innocuous at first glance, but don't be deceived. They can escalate to violence in an instant. It's more than just a grab. It's a power move, a clear warning of what's to come. In these critical seconds, you have a choice: freeze up or retaliate with decisive force. By the end of this lesson, you're going to have the knowledge, skills, and confidence to effectively handle these grabs, whether it's a static hold or an aggressive dynamic attack. Now, like all of the self-defense techniques in my contemporary fighting arts system, these moves are specifically crafted to perform under the stress and chaos of real-world confrontations. I'll guide you through each step to ensure you're fully prepared to respond when it matters most. Now, the techniques you're about to learn in this video are thoroughly covered in my book, War Machine 2. It's a comprehensive 300-page book packed with cutting-edge self-defense concepts and techniques specifically designed for real-world combat situations. It's the ultimate resource for staying safe, confident, and prepared in a very unpredictable world. So if you're ready to elevate your street fighting skills and build a combative mindset and leave no room for hesitation, make sure to grab a copy today. I'll put a link in the description down below if you'd like to check it out. Now, in my contemporary fighting arts system, I've categorized all shirt grabs into one of two main categories: static and dynamic. This distinction is crucial because each category demands a different tactical approach. Static grabs are controlled and stationary, often used for intimidation or as a precursor to further violence. Dynamic grabs, on the other hand, are fueled by the attacker's emotions and involve aggressive forward momentum, often designed to throw you off balance and overwhelm you. Now stick around to the end of the video where I'll cover a particularly dangerous variation of these scenarios, which I refer to as marrying. This occurs when the attacker forces you against a wall, effectively marrying your body to the surface and severely limiting your mobility. This situation requires a specialized response to regain control and neutralize the threat. I'll clarify all these concepts and detailed demonstrations, so stay tuned for the practical breakdown. Before diving into the actual techniques, it's important to mention that one of the most critical aspects of shirt grab defense is situational awareness. Recognizing the signs of aggression before it escalates can make the difference between staying safe and being caught off guard. Shirt grabs rarely happen without warning. They are almost always telltale signs if you're paying attention. Learn to watch for key indicators. Is the aggressor closing the distance, clenching their fists, or exhibiting hostile body language? Are they raising their voice or invading your personal space? Now, these actions are red flags that violence may be imminent, and they can give you an opportunity to act decisively. Situational awareness allows you to assume a de-escalation stance. This posture keeps your guard up while appearing non-threatening. It also positions you perfectly to deliver powerful first strikes if the situation calls for it. By staying alert and prepared, you can often prevent the shirt grab from ever happening. Remember, the best way to defend against a shirt grab is to stop it before it starts. Developing this mindset and honing your ability to recognize danger are essential skills for staying safe in unpredictable situations. Next, we're talking about dealing with a two-hand static shirt grab. What we're going to do is it's basically three movements. We're going to step back, we're going to pull down, and we're going to windmill over. So in one motion, when he does decide to grab the shirt with two hands, we're going to demonstrate in 1 second. I just want you to see this first. We're going to step back, windmill over both arms, and then we're going to hammer fist. So Tommy's going to come here. We're going to do it slowly. He grabs. I'm going to step back. I'm going to break this. windmill over. Now I'm trapping him, and from this position, I'm going to hammer fist across. And then of course I can follow through with knee strikes, elbow strikes, depending on the use of force justification and how much more force is necessary.
I've had enough of you.
Defending against a two-handed shirt grab dynamic is the same thing as a static. For example, Tommy, you're gonna come into the scene with a little bit of anger and rage. And of course, remember, as I said before, assuming a de-escalation stance, having situational awareness can prevent these shirt grabs from happening. But again, this is a safety valve. This is in case, for example, you were caught off guard, you weren't paying attention, what have you. The idea is we always have to have safety valves built into a self-defense system, and in contemporary fighting arts, we do just that. So Tommy, back up, get some energy going, and I'm oblivious, go ahead.
Man, what's going on with you? That's it, I've had enough of you, man.
Okay, let's talk about use of force. The unfortunate fact is there are a lot of reality-based instructors that teach extreme responses for a shirt grab. These responses are excessive force, and it can end up putting you in a tremendous amount of trouble. So let me teach you something. Tommy comes over here. He gives me a two-hand shirt grab. It's a dynamic assault. I'm married against the wall. I don't have the ability to throw strikes effectively because I don't have leverage and I don't have torque. So some of these instructors will teach a double thumb gouge and some will teach a throat crush. Now, when someone grabs your shirt, they press you against the wall, blinding them or crushing their windpipe is not justifiable. It's excessive force and you can end up in a tremendous amount of trouble. A simple counter, a justified counter would be something like this. He grabs, I bring my hands up, I trap this arm so it can't be utilized as a weapon. I bring my right hand over his other hand so this can't be utilized as a weapon. I take my middle finger, I apply it in the jugular notch, and I stretch him back. Believe me, he will go back. And once he goes back, there'll be the leverage, the distance, allowing me to follow through with a secondary strike. This is a reasonable response. Tell me, and hold on and give me pressure until you can't handle this anymore. Sometimes shirt grabs don't occur face to face. For example, let's say Tommy and I are walking down the street and we bump shoulders. So he's walking, I'm walking, we bump shoulders. He's angry, he's pissed off, he grabs the side of my shirt. The first thing I do is I raise both of my hands up. I keep a close eye on what that rear hand is doing because sometimes he has a tremendous advantage. He can spin me off balance and then start unloading on me. So as soon as he grabs my shirt, my hand comes up. My next move is to windmill and trap this arm. It goes around and it traps. From here, I drive body shots into the ribs and into the kidneys. And I'm talking powerful shovel hooks. So from here, wham, just like that. Multiple shots. It's important after I hit that I relocate and I put myself in an advantageous position. Oops, excuse me.
Man, what's your problem?
Relax.
No, I'm not going to relax.
Hey,
what's your problem? Watch where you're going.
Hey, first of all, you don't have to put your hands
No, I do.
Okay,
Clearly I do.
Shirt grabs are more than just physical acts of aggression. They're power plays that can quickly escalate into dangerous confrontations. Whether it's a two-hand grab, a side grab, or an aggressive scenario like being pinned against a wall, having practical strategies and the right mindset can mean the difference between winning or losing in a real-world encounter. Remember, preparation is key. Mastering these techniques and understanding the principles behind them will give you the confidence to handle any real-world situation with precision and authority. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.